Meanwhile, the Federal Capital Territory Administration says the ongoing JUAC strike is unnecessary, noting that 10 of the 14 demands have already been met. In a statement released on Monday by the Senior Special Assistant on Public Communication and Social Media, Larry Olayinka, he said the FCTA Minister, Mr. Nation Wike, has paid 13 months of the hazard arrears and begun wage award payments. He added that over 286 million naira in promotion arrears was approved last month, while issues around directors' tenure have been resolved. The FCTA says outstanding matters, including pension remittances, are being addressed by a joint committee, with groups such as the Law Officers Association withdrawing from the strike. The administration has asked security agencies to allow non-striking staff free access to their offices. The FCTA, through the statement, is calling for renewed dialogue, stressing that workers' welfare remains a priority. News Central's Sergey Ibrahim has been following this story and joins me now to give more details. Hello, Sergey.
Good evening, yes, sir.
So, we heard the president there said staff are not happy. So it's not just the fact that the FCTA says the Law Officers Association have withdrawn from the strike. Does that mean that the strike is not exactly as strong as the president has said it to be?
That was the reason why I asked the last question that I asked her, whether there has been compliance. And she assured that full compliance, in fact, there has been, because it's a one issue touches one and touches all situation. It's really not about whether somebody has pulled out or not, but the fact that, the union in its entirety feels pressured due to the situation of things. Then if you would want to pull out of the strike, that's a concern of yours, but then the others who have been affected will continue to clamor for these demands.
Let's look at some of the things, the demands that they talked about. In that sound on tape, we missed out. What exactly are their demands?
So just to mention a few, one is unpaid arrears, which up until this point they say has not been paid. Another is unpaid overhead arrears. The president had mentioned that some of the staff of the ministry have gone as far as using their personal funds, to acquire work equipment, even paper for printing. Sometimes it has gotten, to that situation. So if there is no overhead, of course, there's no way these workers can get their work done. There's an issue also of mass failure of these staffs who sat for promotional exam, which was computer-based, by the way, and
it was the first time.
And it was the first time, they said, according to what she alluded to, 22% was the total number of individuals who passed that exams. But considering the fact that there were so many challenges and considering the fact that it was the first time that it was happening, there had to be some form of compromise. Aside that, there's also the issue of delayed promotion of individuals, which is one way or the other caused by also a delay in the retirement of permanent secretaries, some of whom have remained in service even after their tenure in office or their term for retirement has far surpassed, and this has in one way or the other caused some form of stagnation for individuals coming from below who are supposed to move within the cadre. Exactly. Yeah. So these are some, if not many, other issues that they have raised.
Did they say whether they're willing to go back to the negotiation table? Or is the strike going to continue? Seeing that the FCTA has put out a statement to say, by this statement, we're calling for renegotiation.
Oh yes. She had mentioned there was a 7-day ultimatum given before the strike action. So, of course, they are willing to negotiate, but then considering the fact that they had been made promises, when I saw the statement, I tried reaching out to her and I couldn't reach her, but then they had made promises. The expectation is that these promises are supposed to be met to prevent them hitting the streets. The resultant effect of what we see is because these demands were not met, and hence they say they will keep staying on the streets until the demands are met.
All right, thank you very much, Sergey Ibrahim. Thank you.
Pleasure.